Hi everyone, we're back with our last video, and today we're going to talk about lancelets. They are in the phylum Chordata and subphylum Cephalochordae. Like all chordates, they have bilateral symmetry, which means that if we cut them in half from top to bottom, the two halves would be identical to each other. Then we have the body musculature, which occurs in a horizontal chevron-like shape. This lets the muscles pull more effectively and producing a side-to-side movement of the body in swimming. Now, let's talk about their structure. First, we have the tentacles that are in front of the mouth and act as a sensory device. Then we have the pharyngeal slits that filter water and allow for the movement of water into the mouth and out of the pharyngeal slits. The notochord provides support for the fish's structure, and unlike most chordates, the lancelet actually keeps their notochord into adulthood. Then we also have the antriospore, which is where the waste is excreted along with eggs or sperm.
Like all chordates, they have a closed circulatory system, isolated from its environment. Blood is not pumped through different organs due to lack of a heart. Therefore, it gets to where it needs via the vessels that are present. We have already mentioned some of the structures that the lancelets use in order to eat, but now let's go more in depth. Although they are able to swim, they are not buoyant and therefore spend much of their time buried in gravel or mud on the ocean bottom. When feeding, they let the front part of their body project from the surface of the gravel so that they can filter food particles from water passing through their gill slits. The particles of food, usually algae, get trapped in the mucus that the lancelets produce and is sent into their digestive tract. Once digested, the waste and the water exit through their antriospore.
Moving on to how lancelets reproduce. Lancelets do have separate sexes, and therefore they do not reproduce asexually. Sexual reproduction occurs externally, meaning that fertilization occurs outside of the body. Eggs and sperm are released into the water, so water is necessary. It's where fertilization occurs. The early stages of lancelets is the larvae stage. They are smaller in scale and less structured, with no arterium and less gill slits than the adult lancelet. They continue developing until they've reached their adult stage. So where are lancelets found? They are located in sections of shallow water in the North Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, as well as part of the Southern Pacific and Atlantic regions. They can also be found in small sections of the Indian Ocean and off the eastern coasts of Asia and Australia. So the answer is globally, but in smaller clusters.
Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to keep seeing what we're doing, you can support us on Patreon. It's only $10 a month and you'll get a sneak peek at all the behind the scenes work that goes into these videos, as well as a free Lancelets shirt if you sign up today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day.